Hey, you're about to watch the highlight reel for The Boys Season 4, Episode 1. And if you want to watch the full VOD, go to the Patreon. If you want to watch it live with me on Thursdays, go to the Kick. Guys, I'm late because, one, my camera won't fucking focus. I was downstairs. Fucking focus! It has literally zero intention of focusing right now. There you go. Slightly, I mean, it's still not super focused, but it's slightly better. I know it gets like crystal clear, and I only know that because I discovered that the other day when I was recording something else. But anyways, I gotta clean this up because I was gonna show you guys, but I just spent 10 minutes trying to fix my camera. I was making fucking toast and applesauce, which is why I'm late, and it worked the whole time, and it was perfectly fine until just now. As I sat down, the fucking toast fell off and it landed all over my mat. So now I just had a bunch of applesauce everywhere. Luckily, it landed on my mat and not my desk, which, I mean, it's not, too different, I guess. But literally, the way that it rubs was, it freaked me out. It felt like, Okay. Better now, but still feels like chalkboard or nails on a chalkboard. Oh, I hate that. Dude, like the way that whatever I did when I rubbed the fucking thing to clear off the applesauce, like the way that it was just freaked me out. Like I literally keep hearing it. Like it's so fucking weird. Also, I'm getting blurry again. Why is my camera blurry? Focus. I literally have not moved. Okay, well, I can hear myself. Oh, Jesus Christ. I scared myself? Okay. Okay, somebody, before we get into the boys, somebody just commented on the boys episode that I did to promote this live. They said, I just think that okay, so not English. I wanted to make sure I wasn't having a stroke for a second, but I think they keep hitting us over the head with its topic. I do like the not safe for work content. Alright, we're not going to talk about that second part, but I think they keep hitting us over the head with its topic. Yeah, it's a television show. Again, that's my biggest problem with the criticisms on the boys. The criticisms on the boys, every criticism for the boys is just like, this is a television show. Go watch a fucking movie. Like, every criticism, they keep repeating the plot. Yeah! The goal is to get Homelander. As soon as they get Homelander, the show's over. What are you talking about? But I hate that when you go to Kick on TikTok, like if you have a link to Kick in the TikTok and you click on the Kick link, TikTok is like, this may be a dangerous website. And I'm like, that's not going to let people watch my stream. Like, I know Kick is like the black sheep of streaming because everyone on here sucks. But that's why I use Kick for the live streams for when I'm watching copyrighted content. Because if I watch it on Kick and my Kick inevitably gets banned, I don't care. Like, if my Twitch got banned, I'd be pretty upset because I like Twitch. I mean, I think Twitch is the most popular one, etc., etc. But, with Kick, I don't care. So, okay. I also got a Baja Blast. I did not know that they had put Baja Blast back in stores. I know that it was coming in the 12-pack, but I really don't need a 12-pack in my house. The only pack I need is a 6-pack, and I haven't had that since high school. So, fucking fantastic. Okay, anyways, the boys. Back to what we were talking about. The boys. Watching it. That's it. I got nothing. Okay, so I do want to preface this. Before we start Season 4, I want to preface this by saying I have not watched I've not watched Gen V. That's what I was saying. I have not watched. See, my webcam is I'm gonna boot out of my webcam because I keep looking at it and it keeps distracting me. But now I'm in HD again. Anyways, so hi. Okay. Anyway, so for the boys, I have not watched Gen V yet because, and I did this on purpose because allegedly Eric Kripke came out. When Gen V first came out, and he was like that The Boys while connected obviously with Gen V, that you don't have to watch Gen V in order to watch The Boys. And as soon as he said that, that piqued my curiosity, because naturally, as we've seen with the MCU and as we've seen with all kinds of other connected universes, you have to watch the entirety of the connected universe in order to actually understand what is happening. So when Eric Kripke came out and was like, hey, The Boys does not, The Boys and Gen V, while they're connected, they're separate universes, you don't have to watch it. Immediately, to me, that set me, like, I don't want to say set me off, because that sounds like I was angry. I was just curious, like, from the beginning, I was like, how true is it that you actually don't have to watch Gen V in order to watch The Boys? And I was genuinely extremely curious on if that was true. And so I actively did not watch Gen V to see if I'm going to be missing anything, if I'm not going to understand things. And then after season 4 is over, I'll probably end up going to watch Gen... Just because, like I said, it's not that I didn't want to watch Gen V. I just wanted to see how true it was that I did not have to watch Gen V in order to watch The Boys. Like, that's literally it. I just wanted to see if that's true. So maybe if you guys end up liking this as much as you guys like the Avatar, because I remember for Avatar, you guys were ecstatic. For the record, real quick, I also want to state that this is how you do a floating head poster. I know it's not a floating head poster, but when you put all of your actors on one, image, and you want to be like, look at all the stars we got. This is how you do it. I'm just going to go live on TikTok while I rant about this. But I know that, like I said, I know that technically this isn't a floating head poster. However, I'm going to count this as a floating head poster simply because there are lots of heads and they're all around. But again, it's not, that's what makes it great, right? It's not, and this to me shows that maybe not all of the corporations, right? But at least some corporations have to understand that if you want to have all of your stars on a poster, you don't need to have the floating head poster like this, right? You have Billy in the front, great. You have Kimiko looking crazy. You have the Starlight obviously using her power, so we see something going on. We have Jeffrey Dean Morgan back here, looking ominous, and we have Milk over here, punching the dude. Like, you have so much going on, and all of your cast is in the image. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why these companies feel the need to use the floating head posters when clearly there are creative individuals that don't use floating head posters. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm just ranting at this point. I'm trying to stall so we can get people in because I restarted the live. But I mentioned this earlier. I think that Amazon really wanted The Boys to keep going. I think Amazon still really wants The Boys to keep going, which is why they're doing all the spin-offs, because I'm sure Eric Kripke and probably the cast members too, because Carl Urban's a pretty popular guy in terms of Hollywood. Maybe not A-lister, but in terms of Hollywood. I would say he's at least a good C, B-list actor. So because of that, I'm 90% certain that Amazon really wanted The Boys to keep going, and Eric Kripke and probably, like I said, all the cast were like, we don't really want that, and so they didn't do it, and so now they're just going to do a bunch of spin-offs so Amazon can keep The Boys going without having to keep The Boys going. That's my opinion. Like, I don't have any solid proof on that. It's just a theory, right? Anyways, finally, after 40, how many minutes? Oh, it's been almost an hour. 3, 2, 1, Season 4, Episode 1 of The Boys, go! Soldier Boy!
He's how we kill Homeland.
Alright, hold on. Is there gonna... Hold on, alright. Like I said, I'm fairly certain that if we get taken down, it's probably not gonna be for copyright. It's just gonna be for how inappropriate The Boys is. So not 100% sure what's going on yet. Okay. I love the music cue. Does Homelander have a zipper in his suit where his penis is? I wonder how long ago they filmed this, because this kid looks way older in some of the interviews he just did.
Would you be scared of a bunch
So I wonder
of
how long ago was that this was filmed. I wonder if they're gonna put him in a suit by the end. I'm also very curious on what they're gonna do with the son, because in the comics,
Hold up.
Okay, we got a problem.
I get it now.
Great idea. Go for it, sport.
There's definitely gonna be
come back
some
pregnant.
like eugenics conversation.
I'm just kidding. I'm
wait,
kidding.
what
Nobody
did
come back
Homeland say?
pregnant. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. They're too young. Although Brian could spew goo if he wanted to.
Well, we already know what's gonna happen. Oh shit. That's fucking terrifying.
Here's a minute, would you, love?
That's a spirit champ.
I love their dynamic, honestly.
Son.
I love that they hate each other so much. We need more good guy, bad guys. Like I know technically the whole thing is that Butcher's technically not a good guy.
I do not want to miss Smash Mouth.
Oh no, Smash! Oh no. I just love that they're dynamic. I love how much they hate each other, and I love how well. You know what I mean? Because they still kind of, and they might not admit it, but they have respect for each other. Like Homelander respects how brave Butcher is.
What are you doing in here?
Oh shit! Oh, geez. Got a fucking terrifying power.
He's a fucking suit!
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I guess I'll just, wait here.
I hope we don't go through the whole Huey feels bad thing. Like, Huey feels useless. Because we already went through that arc, right? So I don't want them to go back. Okay. So she has a terrifying fucking story. Dude.
We need an exit now.
Will her whole arm grow back like fucking,
There's a window. Frenchie, trust
okay,
me.
that's fucking hilarious. I love the, she's just gonna splat right back up, which is fucking awesome. It's so fucking dumb.
I always cared about you, Huey.
Kit,
That part was
Kit,
good.
Kit. Ooh.
Or Plan B.
Oh shit! So Newman's fucking indestructible?
Sounds like you guys are actually getting worse at your jobs.
When the fuck was that established?
Two agents from my detail
I wonder if
are
anyone
dead
knows that
at the
Butcher's
hands of a 12-year-old. We had to tell their families they snorted fentanyl-laced cocaine at the after.
Wait! So rather than telling them they died on the duty protecting their job, something other bullshit, you're like, they killed themselves.
Party.
Sir, our intel told us that acid would work on Newman's.
Okay, so yeah, so from this conversation, I'm assuming that this is obviously months after the last season because they just won the campaign, but also it sounds like they've tried to kill Newman before, like several times at this point, and they simply can't. So they just tried the acid. Obviously, Bullet just tried to put her bullet in her brain. And so acid, bullet, we don't know what else they've used, but it sounds like they've tried to do this more than once. So I'm assuming that this is because Butcher isn't officially part of the team anymore. So he's not really giving advice or anything. Like that's, cause I'm not sure, because I'm trying to figure out why M doesn't want to be in charge. Like I don't know. I feel like M is the type that would want to be in charge. So I'm trying to figure out why he's trying to give it back to Butcher. And also, like I said, I want to know if anyone else knows that Butcher's dying. I'm assuming they do because they established in the last season that everyone knew that if they kept taking the Temp V, that they were going to die, that their brain was going to turn to mush. That was the whole plot. So I'm assuming that they all know that in the final battle, since Butcher took Temp V, that he's probably screwed, and that's the same reason as to why Huey didn't take it last time, right? That's I don't know. That's my
Except the possibility that Newman's invulnerable.
God damn it. Everyone told me to pick Buttigieg instead.
You didn't
Oh,
know,
I just,
sir.
I just got that. I love that. He knows that if he wins the presidency because he picked Newman, that he's probably gonna die, so Newman can be president. And then the Supes can take over, blah blah blah. So he's working with the CIA to get rid of Newman before the presidency becomes official, so he can pick a new vice president without it being that big of a deal. I'm assuming that electional candidate for president is way easier to get away with than actual vice president. I also love the idea that the CIA is behind. I fucking love that. That's fucking wonderful. Okay, so Jeffrey Dean Morgan is going to create a different team opposite of the boys. And Billy's going to be the head of it.
And you're good at finding people.
Okay, so he has to find Todd. Oh, that's
Marvin.
great. So I wonder why they broke up, though. I'm assuming it's because...
Well, I get what you saw in that guy. He was good to Janine. Because it sure as shit wasn't a D.
Oh,
You are
fucking
simply
fantastic.
bad.
Oh, Todd canonically fucks Scrooge. I love that. Todd canonically fucks. Fantastic. Ooh, is the death getting to
Because
Homelander?
deep down, there's a part of you that is still, human.
Oh, what was that? Hold on, let's see what that... I just want to see if I can... Damn it! Hold on. I think I can
There's
get...
a part of you that is still...
I just want to... Oh, I don't know who that is. Do we recognize her? I don't recognize her whatsoever. I have no clue. I mean, I'm assuming this is foreshadowing for later, but... I mean, at first I was like, oh, maybe it's Becca. But that's not Becca. So, based on this image, obviously we have some sort of blonde woman. Probably, I'm imagining she's like getting heated up, right? Like either I'm assuming Homelander like maybe put her in an oven or a furnace or something, or he maybe put her in a place and heated it up with his heat vision. She kind of seems naked, like you can see her bare shoulders, so I don't know. Okay, let's go. So Homelander's starting to freak out. I love the parallels. I love it. Fantastic.
The selection committee has narrowed it down to 25 choices.
Okay, I just want to. Okay, so first I want to look at these, but okay. So what have we established in that scene? So Homelander's losing it because not only. So I think the thing is going to be Homelander's going to realize how human he actually is, because obviously not only does Homelander think he's above the law, but obviously Homelander thinks that he's above everyone. He's above people. He's above, humans. Like, that was the whole I'm better than you speech. So I think Homelander, still, as we see going through the day-to-day life of corporations and business meetings and being dragged on the internet and X, Y, Z, all of this, I'm assuming Homelander has started to realize how much nothing he is, right? How he still has to go through life as a human. So he's either going to try to take over the world at some point in the series to kind of get his I'm better than you back, or he's just going to go insane because he realizes how pointless his life is. So we have that. Annie is now going all around doing talk shows. She's separated herself from Vault completely. What else do we got? We got the Deep. I love Chase Crawford. The Deep is... What is the Deep doing? Deep's not... Apparently, he's not fucking octopuses anymore, so that's great. Yeah, okay. And they want new members of the Seven. They also... Obviously, they just teased the fact that Noir's still here, even though Noir's not here. Now, the question is, who is in the Noir mask? We don't know yet. We're going to find out. Oh, wait, I wanted to look at the...
Okay, great. If we're going purely on the selection
I
committee
wanted to
has
look on...
narrowed it down
at
to 25 choices.
okay, so we have the Talon, Europo, probably European guy, Hyperion, the Standard, Lady Arclight, which I think that's actually the character that we're going to see, Lady Arclight. I think that's like the character, either the black lady or the blonde lady, I don't know. Dognot, Malchemical, Big Game, Tech Knight. I feel like that's a reference to something. Sister Sage. So Sister Sage and Lady Arclight. I think those are the new characters that are going to be introduced. I think Sister Sage is the black one because that sounds blackened. The Divine, Incineron, Dr. Peculiar, Shout Out, Stacker, Airburst, Luckless, Jetstreak, Pit Stop, Black Helmet, Holy Mary, Lord Horus, Wrangler Pinwheel, Groundhawk, Invisilass, Jimmy the One. I don't know if these are references to anything, but I love all of their names because they all sound terrible, and I love it. I also like that, realistically, when you read these names, Lady Arclight and Sister Sage actually sound like superheroes compared to the rest of them, which clearly sounds like they were just, we're just going to throw up some random names on there. I love it. All right, let's continue. All right. We haven't heard anything from A-Train yet either.
Okay, great. If we're going purely on socials, I might suggest Talon out of Redlands.
Pass.
Oh.
She's a butterface. Her body's on point, but her face.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you so much for explaining.
She was
Hold up. I thought he ate a dog.
He ate out a dog. It's a big difference.
Sister Sage.
The San Antonio office had to cover up those migrant murders.
Oh, kind of like him.
Of course, he boats us with suburban women and white men over 50. Amazing choice, sir.
Yeah, I totally agree. He's a mensch. Did I use that word right? Mensch?
You just said he was crazy.
What I meant was we would be crazy to, not bring him in.
I love Chase Crawford so much, man. Oh, Homelander's so sick of these guys. I love it
I'm
so much.
surrounded by sycophants and fucking imbeciles.
It's just that you make a lot of really great points, sir.
Dude, I'm surprised Homelander's kept the deep around this long.
Blow A-Train.
What?
I'm not kidding. Over there, pull out A-Train's cock. Blow it.
Oh, the awkwardness is wonderful. I love this. Oh no. I love this bit so much. Oh man. I love how they both really don't want to do it. It's so fucking great. Why did he make that face? Why did he make that face? Why did he make that? Dude, Chase Crawford is so fucking funny. Look at him. He said, it could be worse. Oh, man.
Sex is just a spectrum, right, bro?
Get off your fucking ways.
This is...
Gonna fucking... Oh, Ashley was so excited, bro. Ashley was so excited.
Sex is just a spectrum, right, bro?
Get off your fucking ways.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, that was so fucking funny. Oh, that was so fucking funny.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Not one of you has the stomach to challenge anything I say. Oh my God.
See, like I was saying, that's
I am
part of
gonna
the reason.
carry this entire fucking
That's
company
part
on
of the
my
reason,
shoulders.
really, genuinely, that's part of the reason.
Right?
Right. he's gonna fucking lose it. That's part of the reason why he really likes Butcher. Like, in a weird way, Homelander loves the boys because the boys stand up to him, right? He genuinely has a respect for Butcher because Butcher stands up to him and is like, I'm not gonna bow down to you. And he genuinely enjoys that because his whole life, everyone's been, you know, bowing down to, oh, Homelander's the greatest. That's kind of also why he really likes Stan Edgar in a sense, because Stan Edgar really looked up to him. The difference is with Stan Edgar had power over Homelander, so Homelander had to get rid of him. He liked the personality, but he didn't like the fact that he had power over him. Compared to Butcher, Homelander knows he has the power over Butcher, right? And the same thing in that one scene when Huey, last season, when like he was kind of fucking with Huey and Starlight, and Huey stood up to him, Homelander really liked that in a weird sense because Huey being a regular person standing up to him, that's like different, that's new, that's exciting for Homelander as a character. Even same thing with Annie. He hates Annie. He does hate Annie, but he likes that he stands up to her, right? Compared to his whole team.
I was gonna do it.
An eye for an eye might be in the Jew section of the Bible, but it is still in the Bible.
Wait. Hold on, wait.
He's an Antifa pedo who fucked around and found out. And an eye for an eye might be in the Jew section of the Bible, but it is still in the Bible.
That's fucking perfect. Genuinely, in every fucking sense of the word. That is every modern conservative podcast. That is every modern conservative podcast. Everything from like Crowder to Shapiro.
His quote unquote.
Everything. If you don't get the reference, by the way, I'll mansplain it to you. And the quote for an eye for an eye often gets misrepresented, like a lot of things, like jack of all trades or things like that. The full quote is, an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. And so the joke is that, you know, she clearly doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Ah, fuck, I clicked the button. Please don't show me the #1 hentai game.
In the bed.
Oh, it's his dad. Has he talked to his dad in a while? Oh, you gotta talk to his dad, bro.
Fine time to fucking will bring that up, isn't it?
Okay, so Butcher's talking to somebody in his brain. Okay, for the record, I bet he's talking to Homelander in his brain. I damn near guarantee he's looking at Homelander. Like, I don't know, I feel like Homelander just makes the most sense because obviously Homelander and Butcher are opposites, and spoiler alert, but in the comics, obviously, after they eventually defeat Homelander, Butcher becomes the bad guy. So, I've been imagining personally that after they defeat Homelander, when Butcher becomes the bad guy, in order to keep Anthony Starr on payroll, because obviously he's the face of the boys, despite Carl Urban being technically the main character. Anthony Starr is the face of the boys, and so I think to keep him on payroll, they're just going to have Butcher basically be arguing with Homelander as he, you know, antagonizes the boys. Anyways, well, besides, that's my little fan theory, but anyways. So, what we learned, Butcher, I'm betting money Butcher's talking to Homelander in his head. Butcher's dying. All Butcher cares about is getting Ryan away from Homelander. He doesn't care about anything at this point. Newman wants the files that will blackmail her, that Huey has, even though she told Huey that, you know, because he has the files, they're on even terms and that they're not going to fight each other. Then, on top of that, it seems like Butcher's probably going to steal those files from Huey. And then, on top of all of that, the whole Gen V thing, I think there's like an STD virus thing going around in Gen V. I think that was like kind of the plot of, some side plot there that was very important. Again, I don't know about it because, again, we're not watching Gen V. Now, with that being said, that sounds like an Easter egg. So to go to the thing that I said earlier in the stream, would you be able to watch this without understanding what's happening? I feel like that was a solid reference, in my opinion, because you don't really have to know what Butcher's talking about. You just know, oh, there's something that could kill Homelander again, which has been the plot of every, season so far. There's something that could potentially kill Homelander, and then, they try to find the thing to kill Homelander. So, here it's like, oh, maybe Butcher has something that could kill Homelander, maybe, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so, with that being said, you technically don't need to watch Gen V in order to know what Butcher's talking about, and it doesn't really matter. Would it help? Absolutely. But I don't think you need it. I think so far they're doing pretty good at, like I said, keeping it straight. Which is how a connected universe is supposed to work, by the way. It helps to watch the other show. It helps to watch the other movie, but you don't need to watch the other movie. So, continuing. Oh, that's why that's trying to call it. Oh. This is why you always pick up the phone, dude.
Home for at-risk
This is why you always pick up
teens.
the phone for your parents, dude.
Sure. And Jeff Epstein killed himself. Now, the only thing these teens are at risk of is being groomed and thrown
By the
into
way, I just want
stardom.
to look at the Instagram thing. At SoupGuy74, H Homelander for Life, Ultra Truther 911, Starlight House of Sin. You know what's really funny? This is actually pretty decent, actually. I like this one specifically. The bottom, the Starlight House of Sin. That seems like a real Instagram account. That's pretty good. This one seems like a fucking bot. Which again, realistically, I could see this existing because they love to make their bots and then promote whatever they're talking about. So while they seem like bots, they might. This one seems actually legitimately real. Okay. Anyway, she said Epstein killed herself. Let's find out. Epstein killed himself? Imagine that's when this video gets taken down.
Starlight House.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so I'm curious. Is her team against her, or are they just watching? Because see, the problem is they closed it, meaning that it seems iffy. So part of me wants to. I'm assuming that implies that the team is against her. Because realistically, right, if you're a political commentator, you do watch other people's videos, right? Even if you hate them, right? Like you watch, other people's, you watch the Democrat videos if you're a commentator for the right side, and then if you're on the left side, you watch conservative commentator videos because you want to know what they're saying so you can debunk it, whatever. If Starlight's team are watching these political commentary videos against her for evidence to help her, then why would they shut off the stream? When she walks in, that obviously, I feel like that's kind of obvious that might imply
Make
that
the
they're
speech,
against her,
but
anyway.
no one wants to hear it because it's the Starlighter movement, and I'm not Starlight.
Okay, so because she's
I want to help,
being
of
Annie
course, but
and not being
as
Starlight,
Annie
it's
January.
hurting.
No
her
one's
campaign
donating to the
and her
Annie
image.
house. It sounds like we sell raisin cookies.
You know I can tell this even from our first group meeting. Anonymous meetings.
Return the name.
Okay, so Frenchie knows this guy.
Excusez-moi.
Oh, Frenchie definitely fucked this guy, right? That's what it sounds like.
Not have brought up our meetings. It's okay. Let my boss know I'm the next turnkey.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Kiss! Give me a gay sex scene in The Boys. They've done that before, but it ended with the dude's penis exploding, so I don't think that counts. Oh, boo!
May I come in?
Oh, he's in regular clothes. What the fuck? Oh, he's trying to be inconspicuous. This is the first time in the last... this is the first time that we've seen Homelander not in his costume, right? Like, obviously him being naked doesn't count. I'm going with, like, in regular clothes. I don't think for the entire time of The Boys, we've seen Homelander in regular clothes. I'm fairly certain this is the first time. As far as I'm aware. Because there's no reason for him to be in regular clothes. And like, at no point in time has there been a need to put Homelander in regular clothes, as far as I'm aware. So I don't see why, he would not be in regular clothes. So, huh.
Sister Sage.
Just Sage.
Right.
I also, I love that even though he's in regular clothes, he's still in his colors. He's still wearing red and blue.
Vought added the sister part. Smartest person. And that person's too smart to give a fuck about Pottery Barn.
Okay. Preach, sister. You're so smart. Show me.
Show me.
I love how intimidating he can get this.
Based on your public appearances, your stylist is dyeing your hair more often. Used to be every month, now it's every 2.4 weeks. Did she tell you you're going gray, or is she hiding it? So between that and your enlarged prostate.
My fucking what?
Look at your hands. You've been washing them more often, so likely you've been peeing more often, which makes sense. You got a lot of power, but you do age. Plus, there's that small matter your own father almost killed you.
So Homelander's not necessarily into it, but he is like that he's helping, or he's happy that she's helping, but he's a little upset that he said all that stuff. It's kind of like when somebody, it's a pretty common thing, right? Somebody goes to you for help and advice, and you tell them advice that they didn't want to hear, and then they get mad at you. That's basically what's happening here. But okay, so we're learning Homelander's basically aging, and that's freaking him the fuck out, right? He's going gray, he's losing hair, the enlarged prostate. Does he have prostate cancer, maybe? I don't know. That would be funny, but okay, we'll see.
Wow.
Any mouth breather could see you're going through some existential midlife. Whatever.
It's pretty ballsy for someone whose power is a party trick.
You are welcome to laser me. But I'm guessing you need me in my party trick for something.
Ooh, because she's so smart. I like her.
Advice.
I like her a lot.
From someone on my level. Of course, you breathe a word of this, pull you apart bit by bit.
Naturally.
God, I've spent my life scaling the peak of VOD. It's all I ever wanted, and then now that I have it,
You're still not happy.
Homelander seeing a therapist. I love this. I love everything about this.
Tell me how you'd go about it. Hypothetically.
I also like that Homelander considers her on his level because she's so smart. Also, I'm sure that probably would irritate some certain influencers on the internet that Homelander considers himself on the same level as a black woman.
Boom.
Okay. I mean, yeah,
Like
this is fucking...
Caesar.
Like Caesar.
Didn't Caesar die in this story? So, yeah, so we're just seeing some standard political commentary about the fact that all the people in power have to do is wait for us to destroy ourselves, and then we'll fucking
statistically
look at them for
it's
help,
inevitable.
and then they get to be the ones to save us when in reality they were the ones that caused our destruction, but we don't know that because we're too stupid. In the current climate that we have of commentary and of, between Star Wars and Marvel and just all the fandoms hating on people of color, like we're seeing with Assassin's Creed, and they hate women, like we see with every woman superhero movie that came out that wasn't Wonder Woman, and that's because Wonder Woman came out before the current climate. And so just seeing this, and then Homelander not just asking but saying that a black woman is on his level, and then wanting her to join the Seven, like, especially because Homelander's always been so picky on who joins the Seven, right? Like, he didn't want the blind guy to join the Seven. Like, that was, like, one of my favorite jokes. And then he killed Supersonic. So, like, just various things. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just, this is different, right? Seeing Homelander ask someone to be on the Seven is very different. And then also, we're seeing Homelander ask for help, which is an entirely different thing. And, like he mentioned earlier, he hates Ashley, A-Train, and the Deep because they just do whatever the fuck he says. And they hate that. He hates that they do whatever he says, right? They're all scared of him. So by putting her on the team, she might actually stand up to him and be like, hey, this is dumb. This is why this is better. You're stupid. And he would be into that. Not like into that, but like he'd be okay with that because he needs somebody to intellectually challenge him and physically challenge him as well. Okay, I'm not going to say it, but I do have a video coming out on, actually by the time this VOD goes up, it'll probably already be up, but I have a video coming out about a certain topic on IsBe's archives, and you can really see it in this frame here. You can just really see the video that I made. I'm not going to say it! I'm not gonna say what it is. If you want to do it, go to IsBe's archives on YouTube. I love that. I love that. One of the things that I do like, I like that it's not real sign language because, you know, Kimiko technically can speak. She just doesn't. But I also just, I don't know. It's so cute. And I love the fact that, I don't know if it's intentional or if they just don't care, but it's really fucking funny that none of the boys have figured out Kimiko's language except for Frenchie. I love that.
He's nice to my daughter.
Come on, there's only one reason. Todd must be picking some serious heat between his legs.
Seriously, Frenchie? I'd have to come.
Oh, I love this so much. I hope that this remains a thing for the entirety of the season. The fact that Todd is fucking a sex god. We need, you know that meme that's like the CEO of sex and it's Ned from freaking the Spider-Man movies, the Homecoming trilogy. Like, yeah, that meme needs to be replaced with Todd. Todd has replaced him as the CEO of sex just because that shit's so fucking funny that not only did she confirm it, but now everyone else is thinking it. I love this so much.
Saying the man has some serious Pete Davidson energy over there, no?
Oh no.
Well, really, it's you who gives so much to...
You people are more than just fans.
Oh, don't kill Todd.
You're martyrs.
No!
To the greatest cause
Don't kill
on earth.
Todd!
Open it.
No!
Good.
Oh, I hope MM shows up.
Bats. I want you to take these bats and beat these gentlemen to death.
No! Not Todd! We just found out Todd was packing!
You're funny.
Oh, it's like one of your tests. You want us to say no.
No, Deep, this is not a test. I want you to beat these gentlemen to death now.
Oh, dude.
I think maybe we should go. Oh, Jesus!
I'm still trying to figure out who is in freaking the White Dwarf. Oh no! No! God! Oh no!
Wait for further instructions.
Dude. I also like that A-Train didn't kill anybody. Like, A-Train genuinely is tired of it. I love that.
Yo, what the fuck? That was so fucked up, you guys.
You just stop reusing your catheter and start living your life.
I love the TV channel system. I love that as a transition. That's so fucking smart to see what the... That's... Okay, genuinely, the MCU should have done that more. Showing what the regular people are feeling like. Because they did that at the end of Avengers, and then they never did that again. And I really feel like that would have added so much nuance to the universe. Oh, it's about to be a big old fight. Oh, dude! Ah, this is insane. Because I know exactly what's about to happen.
Fuck you, fascist!
Dude, they're so fucking smart, dude. In every sense of the word, I love this plan so much. Dude, I literally have no words. I'm so fucking into this right now. I'm trying to commentary. Woo! Gay kissing! Two men kissing! This is what I want in my television. Liberal television. Oh, I get it. Oh, they're staging that the Starlight killed them. Dude. Oh, dude, I'm so hyped already, dude. This season's gonna be fucking awesome. I mean, between the commentary and the actual storyline. Dude, it's deep. Oh, fuck. How did nobody see A-Train in them, like, show up? Like, you know what, like, no, is A-Train that bad? I mean, I guess in the chaos, yeah. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen to the Todd Instagram, or the Todd Twitter account. That's just funny.
Oh, come on, buddy.
See, he looks a lot older in this shot, so, like, I don't know. Maybe they just filmed them at
Supposed to be
different
celebrating.
because he looks a lot older right here.
What's wrong?
Earlier in the episode.
No, it's nothing.
Come on.
Oh, his voice is also really. That's really good for him to keep his high voice because his voice is a lot deeper now. If you see him on like any social media, he has like he went through puberty basically. He has a lot deeper voice, so it's pretty impressive for him to keep his voice that.
We have to share everything.
Okay, I will say I understand for continuity purposes they're trying to keep him as a little kid, but he looks so much older, especially in this scene particularly, that it's kind of weird hearing that child's voice come out of him. Like, just let the kid age up. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna break the illusion.
But even after he abandoned you like that?
You know what I mean? Like, that looks like a young man. You know what I mean? In the beginning of the show, yeah, he was a little kid. That looks like a solid 15, 16-year-old kid. Like, that is a young, growing boy. You can let him age up a little bit. I promise him going through puberty is not that big a deal. But, like I said, I do think it's impressive that he is able to keep his voice as high-pitched and that
All those
child
things he said about you.
Everyone there loves you for
It's
you.
gonna be the fucking high.
As the sweet, sensitive, really strong.
This is the first time that
you
we're
are.
hearing the fish's voice, which is really
Look at
fucking
me.
funny.
Baby, look at me. We wouldn't have to hide our love anymore.
Oh, they had the gay sex. They had the gay sex after he got his ass beat like that? What the fuck? I'm thinking he's got to be married, right? That's got to be like the issue. Dude, I think this is the end of the episode.
Mom?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, his mom left him. That's right. How does she know that he's in the fucking thing?
Billy?
Oh, you can hear Becca. Oh, that's so much
Take
better than
care
Homelander.
of Ryan.
I still think he's gonna
fuck
hear
over
Homelander
Huey
by the end
again.
of the series. That makes
It's going
more
to
sense
blow
for
up in your
Becca right
face
now, but I
again.
think that by the
I
end of the
saved the
series,
kid
he's gonna
at
be
the
hearing
tower,
Homelander in
didn't
his
I?
head.
Oh, for fuck's
Well, I hope you're happy now.
Right. So what did we get from this episode? So Butcher is hearing Becca. Todd is dead. And Homelander's using him as a martyr to get them fighting each other. The media is obviously kind of tanking on Starlight. They're dunking on Starlight. Sister Sage is really smart, and Homelander really likes her because she'll tell Homelander that he's stupid when the Deep and A-Train won't. And actually, we didn't really get a lot of information about the Deep, or we didn't get a lot of information about Ashley or A-Train in this episode. We also know that Black Noir is real, or we know that Black Noir is alive. And he's not alive. Obviously, he's replaced because this version of Black Noir can talk, which has never happened before. What else did we get? What else? Newman's daughter is fucking crazy. I'm betting all the money that I have that they're gonna do an episode about eugenics, because with the whole Homelander pushing his son onto Newman's niece or daughter or whoever she is, with Homelander doing that, I'm betting money that Homelander wants Ryan to have a child with a superhero. Although Ryan doesn't want to really do any of the stuff that Homelander's doing, he's very, very conflicted. He was feeling very conflicted. What else? I think that's. Oh, and the Deep is still fucking that octopus. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit, here and there, et cetera, obviously. But I think overall, that was a fantastic first episode, dude. I loved it. I thought it was great. They started off pretty. I still think the opening to season 3 is the craziest opening, just with the exploding penis and all that. Yeah, that was absolutely insane. But this was a fantastic opening. This opened a lot less with shock value and a lot more with story. There was so much story. They set up so much story in this hour. You know, not saying that the other ones didn't, but there was just so much going on. There was all the setup, basically. I feel like, for me, this was the most set up a season has been so far, just because, you know, season 1 just kind of sets up, you know, the pilot episode just kind of sets up Butcher and Huey and the Translucent and all that. How did season 2 open? Season 2 opened with, what was it? Season 2 opened with Starlight and Huey, I think, right at the thing. And, you know, Butcher's there. Or is that season 3? No, see, like I said, season 3 opened up with the penis thing, I think. I don't know, it's been a while. But I do, like I said, I think that this is absolutely fantastic, and I think that this was a great first episode. And I cannot wait to come back tomorrow and watch episode 2.